They really, really like it.
I would say the majority of our staff is in recovery, and just the fact that we were all once homeless drug addicts now running a multi-million-dollar restaurant. And not only that, we've been #1 in sales for like the past 4 or 5 weeks too, so that's huge. And it has just been an amazing, amazing opportunity. I started using drugs right around the age 14, 15. Started off smoking weed, kind of escalated to cocaine and ecstasy, and then from there it went to pain pills, OxyContin, that sort of thing. And once those were harder and harder to get, the natural switch was to heroin. The worst part about it is that you're consciously making those same choices over and over and over again. And it's like, why can't I stop? Why can't I stop? I'm better than this. I was raised better than this. It's a frustrating road, but Pizza Ranch has really, really turned it around for me. Well, me and Tristen are lifelong friends. We met way back in high school. She is my rock. She is my inspiration. She is my confidant.
He and I were on the streets together. We were both homeless. We were both using. He's phenomenal. He gets so much praise here. He does a great job. He knows all of our customers by name. He knows their pets and their hobbies and their jobs, and just the hardest worker I know.
Oh, he's just sitting in the office. He can answer the phone.
I think people that are coming back from incarceration or from addiction have a lot more to prove than just your average Joe Schmo. Like they want to come in, they want to learn, they have a learning mindset. They want to do well, right? And they want people to praise them for doing well. And that's how it was for me. So they're just hard workers, and I think that a lot of people get shut down because of their felonies and their records and their lack of work history if they were incarcerated for long periods of time. I was given the opportunity, so I try to pay it forward, I guess, and give other people opportunities. I have a lot of close ties with some of like the recovery houses in town, and it's kind of become like a rite of passage to come and work at Pizza Ranch, even if it's for a week. So.
I think society, they want you to just like be ready right now. Everything's fixed, everything's good, and it just doesn't happen that way. It's a gradual, step-by-step process, and Pizza Ranch, I think, has played a huge part in that for a lot of people.
Yeah. Come on. Ooh. Oh.
It's been pivotal in my ability to continue to grow. If I didn't have a place like this that's so flexible and supportive of my journey, my recovery outside of work, I would not probably still be in school, right? At school, being in school full-time or even part-time and working, 2 jobs is hard. It's hard. And I'm 40, so it's not easier when I'm older, right? I got 3 kids and a grandchild. It's super great that I have somebody and just a working environment that's so supportive and understanding, really, right? Compassionate of what I have going on outside of work.
Even if other places were to start hiring, right? Like I think that they need to have a leader that's been through it to understand what they are going through and to be sympathetic for it. Because you go to like a factory or a warehouse, like you are expected to be there for your second shift job. Like you can't. You're like, oh, well, I have an appointment from 2 to 4 that day. Like, it just doesn't work. So I think that it's really important to find somebody that's going to be sympathetic or somebody that understands the plight, right?
Addicts are some of the most hardworking people I have ever met in my entire life. And I think the reason for that is because life was so hard for us that we're like built to last, if that makes sense. And Tristen has just really been leaning heavily into that because we're getting a really good return on our investment. What I mean by that is with like the training and the turnover rate's really low. So I think just seeing that glow in people when they're offered that position is like reward in and of itself, right? Although I may not get rich here, you cannot put a price tag on the culture of the restaurant. I love all of my coworkers. And I know all of them love me, and it's a big, big, big family.